is. Rojo's Island is very close. Oh no, that's right. There's no such place. It's not Wisconsin. I'm as close as I can get to the capital of Wisconsin without being in it, and there is definitely a McDonald's. There's a McDonald's 3 blocks. Wooter in A2 gets it. Wooter in A2 for the win. Montpelier, Vermont is the only capital city in the United States that does not have a McDonald's within its city limits. Go ahead, Bob. Links are not banned here. Matt Damon is not banned here. In fact, I'm Fucking Matt Damon is one of my playlist songs. And what's the other thing? What's the other thing I let you do? Oh yeah, swear. In here you can swear because it's an over 18 room. I don't think a Picasso web link could possibly link to a Rick Astley song. It might link to a Rick Astley album cover. Way to go, Wooter. Doesn't that feel better? Tia Marie is a staff member who's 12 years old. Alright, but let's not go overboard. We can be adult about it, right? Remember, I banned someone who was racist. I'm ban happy now. I've got the power. I'm power hungry. Child labor laws loose in San Francisco. Nice. It's still loading, Africa. It's still loading for me. That link that Bob posted is still loading. Now it is still loading, Africa. You took the wrong cue, Africa. The link that Bob sent 2 minutes ago is still loading for me. Still, it hasn't even finished loading yet. There you go. 1224, Africa 410, 100 Mbps. I'm lucky to get 100 kbps at this point. You may say Mac is better than PC here in here as well, yes. You may break all of the internet rules. I am in the state of confusion, yes. Looi? Got it right, it is Wisconsin. I do have a lag, yes. You know why, Africa? Yeah, that's why. It is slow DSL. It is half-speed Verizon DSL, brought to you by Verizon. Can you hear me now? 10 minutes later, you can answer. Verizon doesn't suck. I'm okay with Verizon. I just happen to be in a part of Wisconsin that doesn't allow me to use the full benefit of the 1.5 megabits per second that they offer. In fact, they now offer 3 megabits per second as opposed to 100. That's a difference of 97 in case you're having trouble with that math. They offer 3, but where I am in proximity to the central office only allows me to get half of the 1.5, which means the most I can get is about, 720, 730 at any one time. So that's where we are at the moment. There, it has now loaded. I am now loaded. And I can see one of the pictures of Sedona. Of course, I don't need that because I have tons of my own pictures of Sedona that I've taken myself. Granted, it was back when I was still in high school, but I really did enjoy Sedona. It's very, very beautiful. Everyone stop chatting. Oh my god, I was disconnected. How does that happen? Don't you know who I am? I am embiggened. It's because of that damn Picasa link. Bob! Thank you very much to the people who have donated to my chip-in this evening. I truly appreciate it. In some cases I know who you are, in other cases I have not checked email, so I don't, and I thank you very much for bumping up the chip-in. It started today at $1.49. Thank you, Woot Fan. It then got bumped up to $3.33, and then by Canning. Thank you, Canning, who just got employed today. Congratulations on your new job in the Hell Desk, Canning. And then Africa, who finished his exams and took care of his last day of school and then nearly got arrested tonight, donated to get it up to $666. The significance of that being that at the time it was $666, it was Friday the 13th. So on Friday the 13th, I did have a $666 in my chip-in. Audio fail. Does reloading help or not? Okay, better now. Did you have to refresh in order to see it, Mike? Yeah, it is. It's absolutely because of Friday night. Because actually last night was so much better than Thursday night. No, last night was Thursday night. Wednesday night sucked major monkey ass on JTV. And then last night was so much better. But it was better in the sense that the connection speed was good and we didn't lose Paul a bunch of times the way we did on Wednesday night. But man, was it tedious. So we had a lot of people in here who were bitching about Woot TV last night and about how actually on Wednesday night we had several people predicting that this was the beginning of the end of Woot TV. And 11th just said it, and I agree. It is very different with without you in the room, Mike. It's different when someone else is hosting, but it really does depend on who's hosting. It's the funny thing is you do a really good job of balancing talking about the Woot and sort of distracting people from it, and doing fun things and keeping people kind of entertained and distracted so that when the Woot comes, everyone's kind of like, oh, hey, it's here already. And it seems like, you know, this is just a lot of talk endlessly about the Woot. And, you know, once I see what it is, if I'm interested in it, I'll ask a couple questions, but beyond that, I don't need to talk a lot about it. No, I don't think it sucks. I think it's great. I think it's awesome that Mike has a supporting staff, if you will, supporting cast, who can chip in when he's busy at work, and I think it's really cool that Paul has all the stuff that he needs and the bandwidth, frankly, to be able to do all the stuff that he can do. At the same time, a lot of older people like me find it really distracting when lots of stuff's on the screen. So, exactly. I give him complete props on what he did all week. He's got a style all his own. He's got a good smile. Any of us are, you know, I've learned in the last week and a half that I've been broadcasting, it is hard to broadcast and read the chat and respond to the chat without sounding like an idiot while you're broadcasting, because you tend to cut yourself off to read what's happening, and then you want to respond and you jump off tangents and stuff like that. So it's a skill. It takes some time. Anyway, I'm looking really forward to seeing what Bob's going to bring to the table next week. I have a good feeling because I watched Bob broadcast a couple of times, and I think he's got the right balance. He's got a good sense of humor and stuff. So it really isn't. Those of you who are in the room right now and are bitching a lot about Wit Espy this week,